Why didn't you leave Tom sooner?
Where was I going?
I know what you make on this show.
Hold on.
Did you feel you were held captive?
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Erika Jayne is being asked to return over $750,000 in jewelry that soon-to-be ex-husband Tom Girardi gifted her with the victim's money. We have got to get into this. Hey guys, and welcome back to another shared news. Let's talk about Erika and Tom and all of the updates. But before we do that, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring that bell so you never miss out on any future videos. As always, I am your host and major Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fan, Zachary Reality. And we have been following the legal issues of Tom Girardi that he has gotten himself into for over 2 years now, allegedly defrauding, or we shouldn't even say allegedly at this point, defrauding and not giving innocent victims of plane crashes his money that he fought for during being a representation, during being a lawyer for them. Instead, Tom kept all of that money for himself, how greedy, and spent it on buying lavish gifts for his once wife, Erika Jayne, so that she can flaunt it on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I mean, there was this one comment Erika made last season where he was like, you know, saying, can Tom even, like somebody was like, can Tom afford me? Or something like that. Like Erika knows, as she says in her song, it's expensive to be her. Well, maybe not so much anymore, Erika. A little reality check for Erika Jayne. Last season, we saw Erika get the courage to finally leave Tom and move on and move out of their Pasadena mansion as she felt he has mistreated her and unacknowledged her throughout the relationship. Many fans questioned Erika for waiting so long to leave him after he's been cheating on her for years. She conveniently left him before the case investigation started. Very convenient timing, Erika. Erika has agreed to not sell the expensive earrings and jewelry that she is being asked to return, and she's going to be having to keep them in safekeeping as she is being asked to return them so that the innocent victims can get their money Tom stole. Tom's law firm owes over $101 million for allegedly mismanaging client funds, including those of the victims of the Lion Air Flight 610. And Tom, the former attorney, because since he has been disbarred, I believe, he has been diagnosed with dementia and is living in a senior facility while this case plays out. I believe Tom is in his early 80s. Back in October, Erika Jayne's lawyers said that they were in talks to settle the $25 million lawsuit in which she was accused of using money from her husband's firm to fund her lavish lifestyle. So you really could go back and forth here, whether you believe Erika or you don't believe Erika. I'm at the point where I feel like Erika knew some things that were going on, but she kind of, you know, turned a blind eye, you know, and I don't think she knew all the details. You know, as it was mentioned last season, Erika and Tom's, you know, marriage has been strained for many years. Tom has been shady. He has been sketchy for decades at his law firm, and he's probably not been telling Erika any of that. He's just been kind of spoiling her like a good trophy wife does. I mean, there is a 35-year age gap between the two of them. And, you know, I'm a big believer in love is love, but I mean, there's always been something fishy about this relationship and the way Erika has talked about it. And she's definitely getting a reality check as we saw her move into her 3-bedroom home after she left the mansion in Pasadena. I don't want Erika to get blamed for all of this. I feel like Tom truly is the one who defrauded the victims and everything. Erika just kind of spent the money that he stole the money from. So it's like Tom stole the money and he gave it to Erika, and she bought shoes, she bought a career in music for herself, she bought jewelry, and like he just kept gifting her things. And now she's gonna have to give a lot of those things back, which I think is appropriate. And I don't wanna see Erika go to jail, especially if she did not have anything to do with it. But if she ends up being an accomplice, it's not gonna look good for her. But I also, like I said, Tom is the one that needs to be, you know, held to the fire. But now Tom has dementia. As I mentioned, he's living in this home. So it's like, what's going to happen to him? Is he going to go to jail? What facility is he going to go to? Either way, Erika is going to be giving up a lot of her lavish gifts, which is why we will see her working overtime on the next season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to make all that money back. She just came out with a hair extension line. Part of me still roots for Erika. She's not my favorite housewife, especially after all of this. But I'm excited and I'm invested, and I can't wait to see the next season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Let us know what you guys think of the updates on the Tom Girardi case investigation, Erika Jayne's, you know, part in all of this and what you want to see on the next season of Housewives. And before you guys go, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality. You guys can follow me down below. Come say hi, and I will catch you guys in the next YouTube video. Bye.